In 2012, a legend was born. One that would live on in memory for at least 8 more years. That was the Kef LS50, a legend in its own time. Something new has come along. It doesn't look very different, but let me tell you now, it sounds a lot better. Pray tell, I hear you say, what is this speaker? It is the Kef LS50 Meta. So, on the face of it, as I said, it doesn't look like there's much that's changed. They've actually got the new UniQ driver inside the Kef LS50 Meta. That has a lot of the little refinements that they've changed over the last 8 years. On top of that, there's extra bracing in the cabinet. They've got a nice new liquor paint, doesn't make it sound any different, but it does make it look pretty cool. And of course, the Meta element, a disc that sits at the back, which soaks up all of the resonant frequencies which would be shot back into the speaker. It kind of eats them up, if you like. This thing looks like a disc from Westworld, from the centre of the maze, but it does a lot more than that seemingly pointless disc from Westworld. It will soak up all these frequencies that are problematic, and essentially what does it do to the sound? Well, it makes it clearer. Here you go, a nice stereotypical audiophile phrase. It lifts the veil of the LS50. Yeah, alright, I won't say that. But it kind of does sound a lot cleaner. It sounds a lot better to my ears. Certainly the vocal mid-range is really clear now. It's more engaging because of that. Although I owned the Kef LS50s for a number of years, I never really fell in love with them as much as many others because I felt that mid-range was slightly, I don't know, there's something about it which was maybe nasally? I don't know, maybe that's a bit harsh. It wasn't nasally, but it was just, I don't know, mechanical. It didn't have something there that really got me in my heart. But these speakers, these ones do, because all of that nasaliness, if you like, has gone away and you've just got a purity of sound. I would say the other element that's quite good here is that there's a little bit more bass in these speakers than before, and there's a lot more refinement in that top end. I think a lot of people said that the Kef LS50, the original ones, were slightly bright. I never really found they were totally bright unless you had a reverberant room, but the detail is much better here. It's kind of, it's more subtle and you've got a little bit better kind of texture in that top end. And yeah, all round it's just a really good iterative improvement on what, as I said at the beginning, is a bit of a legendary speaker. Just a quick note on imaging and soundstage. As like the originals, they're very good in this area. Because of that concentric driver in the middle, all of the upper and mids and low frequencies are coming from a single source on the speaker. So you get a great coherence of sound and fantastic imaging and soundstage because of it. So again, everything's in its right place. You've got nice layering, nice depth, fantastic soundstage, great for near field and midfield, and it also works well when you're sat further back as well. So all round, really good review for this speaker. I haven't really got much else to say other than it's probably got another 8 years of LS50 on the cards here, doing its thing, working its magic and being extremely good value for £1,000. Highly recommended, a great incremental update from Kef, and yeah, bring it on for the next round of reviews. Beat that, everyone else. Let's see what you've got in 2021. Thank you very much for listening, and we look forward to having you back here very soon. Please do like and subscribe because it helps us out a lot, and we'll see what we've got tucked in our goodie bag for next time.